It's Week 10 of the NFL, and we'll see Brock Purdy. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Rams and the Hawks, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
It is loud and it is wet as we welcome you inside Lumen Field on your standard rain-filled afternoon in Seattle, Washington. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Shotgun now with Purdy. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Purdy. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Purdy from the gun. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the final pick of the first round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Horn. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. When you talk about this Seahawks defense, they've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Back to throw, Purdy. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. Out of the gun, Purdy. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Purdy now to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba getting ready to go back to work. And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 14 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
They'll try for the first with Walker. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Rams to take over. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Horn looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing here, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for L.A. 54 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And finding the tight end, Wilson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Again, it's Cook. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Purdy. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff up the middle. Horn. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Here's Jackson. As it complete to Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
to throw is Jackson. Pitch and catch to Wilson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Smith and Jigba in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. 2nd and 9. They send Stills in motion. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Play action. It's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Breaks through the contact. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Up the middle they go. Horn. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Purdy. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Second down and goal. Purdy. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now Jackson. And Walker has it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Jackson now. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To the right side, this is Walker. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Rolling to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, They've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Rams offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this offense on third down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. From the gun, it's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And Stills bringing it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Targeting and finding Stills once more. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this 1st half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fair past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary is... Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Jackson. Smith-Njigba hauling it in on the out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Jackson will throw again. Going right back to Smith-Njigba. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Jackson. It's complete. Stills. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to Pierce. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line.
Another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And this one is right through. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing here, Purdy. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Horn. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Purdy looking to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Now Purdy.
This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays, and the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A 5-yard pass on 1st down and another 5-yard connection there.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will bump the lead up to 26. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Smith and Jigba with a grab.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the Rams' 43-yard line.
Wilson, the tight end, goes in motion. Over the middle, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Again, Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14.
And that's good for another Seahawks. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
3rd and 8.
Throwing is Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Lamar Jackson with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And it is starting to appear, thankfully for them, that this is the week they're going to put it all together and end that long losing streak. They're not home yet, but in control in the 4th quarter. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Horn found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The Rams on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Horn, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Purdy now to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Wilson, the tight end, goes in motion. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Cook is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
Now for the point after. And that will bump the lead up to 26. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Jackson.
And complete to Smith and Jigba.
His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Wilson, the tight end, goes in motion.
Finding Smith and Jigba downfield.
And they do finally get him at the 12. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
And he's got it. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
another Seahawks. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Lamar Jackson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams' offense at the line. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful. They've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
But Charles, a lot of happy